Hi everyone, I am Jessica, the founder of Morton Essentials, and today is day in the life of a natural deodorant company founder. As you can see, today is really rainy and gross, and all of a sudden it just became sunny. So I am going to take you with me to one of the stores where we have our product in. But first, I'm my 2025 budget based on my anticipated sales. So most of our sales are from retailers and then word of mouth through those customers. And so I'm basing all of my projections on that. Okay, I don't know where that cut off, but I will just continue, I guess. So we have a large double boiler and then a small one. We usually do about 500 to 1,000 a day when we're in production. And it's called a hot pour. So to make a natural deodorant, you heat up all of the oils, the waxes, and then once it's to a certain temperature, you put in the dry ingredients, you whisk it all together, and then we have at the bottom, I don't know if you could see there, it's like a faucet, and it goes into pitchers, and I have a couple pourers helping me. We just whisk the essential oils in, and we pour it into these, and it takes about 30 minutes to dry. It's about to cut off again. And for the creams, we put all the hot ingredients in, and then we put it into these big, huge bowls. And then we pour we put the wet ingredients in that are melted. And then we put the dry ingredients in, whisk it all together. We let it cool completely. Then we put essential oils in. From there, we whisk it, and then we put it into all the glass jars. So I always have at least 2 to 3 people helping me, and we just pump it out. It's pretty amazing. So we've been doing this for, it'll be 11 years in March. So we've gotten the system down. And one of the things I did do, and this is why we're not in production this week, in August, I said, I want my month of December to be just filming videos. And so we got all of the product made, so we're good. Okay, before it cuts off again, I'm gonna take you to the store with me, okay? See you in a second when I won't have this on. Oh, this is good to see because, see, they are out of the men's. So it's always good to stop in. I can then call the buyer, remind them to place another order. There's some holes, which is great. We actually blow off of the shelves here. I'm at one of our Meyer locations. It's a big grocery store chain in the Midwest. And yeah, it's always so fun to see and exhilarating to see your product on the shelf. And to anyone who's new here, this is what it looks like. It's kind of crowded right now, so I don't want to do too much or even talk too much while I'm walking around on camera, but thanks guys for coming with me, and say my final goodbye shortly. Hi, okay, we are back, and let's see, so we have a project that I'm working on all afternoon, and when I'm done with it, I have to pack because I'm going to Boston tomorrow morning, and then I'm meeting a friend for dinner. So there isn't much else going on today, but I do have a few things to show you. So after I visited the store, I quickly ran to Costco because like a week ago, I bought a Pendleton blanket from there. I couldn't believe that they had them, and I gave it to my dog, Piper, and I went back, here, let me show you, and I got a bunch of these for all of my holiday gifts. I'm really in holiday mode this week, so hopefully I'm inspiring you guys to do the same thing. Feels really good to get people gifts. And guess what? So these and by the way, this is not an ad. This is like my first video ever, so I'm not doing an ad for any companies or anything like that. But a Pendleton blanket that's wool is like almost $200, and these are fleece. Look at this one. And these were $13.99. I'm like, what? So I bought so many. Let me show you the other ones. This is one. And then the other one, this is the one I got for my dog. It's like the quintessential Pendleton one. So I bought a bunch of these for my business partners, some clients, my sister, my brother, my parents, my friend who I'm visiting in Boston. I'm giving it to her as a housewarming gift. Anyway, so I kind of I had my Costco moment. Let's just say that. But it does feel really good because when I do all my holiday gifts for all these people, I'm also going to include a Morton Essentials candle and a card, and then just wrap them up and leave them in our storage area with all of our product, and everything is good to go. So that was a huge win today. And then also I ate my lunch, which I grabbed at the grocery store when I was visiting to get my product. So, and I forgot to do that with you guys. Next time I will, but this is what I had. So I just had one of their pre-made salads. I think I got Southwest Ranch salad kit, and then some empanadas. So I just had one empanada and an Olipop drink, which I love these. I have these like, I don't know, almost every single day. Is that bad? And for my snack in a little bit, I'm gonna have this. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Salad Power. On weeks like where I'm really busy and I'm traveling, like this week, and I don't want to do a lot of grocery shopping, I just have these. So you're getting all your veggies and your fruit. Yeah, they're so good. It's almost like a shake. It's like a smoothie, but it's smaller, and it's prepared for you, and it's delivered to your doorstep. So I don't know. I thought I would give you guys that little hack if you're trying to still be healthy when you don't have much time on your hands. So, okay, now what we're gonna do together, I have these boxes, and they are great for buyers, and I'm building some of them right now. And they take a while, that's the only thing, but that's okay. And I'll show you what I'm doing with them. So I create the box. When you are submitting to retailers, they have what's called a category review. So let's just say it's CVS. And I'm just saying CVS. I actually don't know what theirs is specifically, but they might have like 2 times a year where they look at deodorants, and like we'll pay attention to them from a buyer perspective. So you always want to send them, maybe it's January 5th, and then another time is like March 25th or something. You want to keep that list going of all the retailers. So for me, I always follow that, but then for today, I decided I wanted to send out around 50 boxes to different buyers and some smaller stores that we're actually in as well, just to give them an update, a hello, and show, just like gift them with something. I think I'm in total holiday mode. So here is we have this really fun custom tissue paper. I'm gonna put it in the bottom, and I'll show you some of our products. So we have coconut lime. You can see right here. I wish you could smell it through the screen. It smells amazing. And then lavender fields. We have 9 different blends, and some men's, one for kids, explore blend. This is great. Oh, geez, sorry. And fresh scent. So I'm sending out 3 to 4 in each kit, and then I have these cards and like some custom stuff that I put on top for each buyer, just to say hello. We're thinking of you, and that's it. So you guys are going to be with me while I do all of these. Also have creams on the line. I'm not sending the creams just because they're glass and it's a different type of packaging that I would have to do. Sorry, my reading glasses are about to fall. But yeah, I originally started with the creams, not in glass at first, but and I was gonna call it Healthy Girl and then Clean Girl. My idea was to have it for like girls right as they're going through puberty and they start to wear deodorant. That was my original vision for the company, and then I launched it using my name because I think those names were taken. And I went into Whole Foods in Santa Monica on Montana Avenue, and I had a question, and there was a team leader that happened to be standing there, and this was totally serendipitous. I have rose oil in all of my products, so I have a rose water spray, and at that time I actually had a body butter, and I had some other products. And I wanted to know why, I had some questions about their rose oil that they carried. And the guy was really knowledgeable. His name was Micah at the time. This was over 10 years ago. He's no longer there. But he asked me what I was doing with it, and I explained to him I have this Deodorant Company that I just launched a week before, if you can believe it. And so this is back in the winter of 2014. And he said, I told him it was deodorant, and he pointed to every one on the shelf, and he said to me, none of those work. And will you bring me in one and bring in one for my girlfriend who teaches Bikram yoga, which, as you guys know, Bikram yoga is in a hot room, in case you didn't know. So I brought it in, and 1 week later, he called me and he said, can I submit this to the buyer, to the local forager at the time? And that hadn't even crossed my mind. Like, this was just a fun project I was doing on Etsy. I had a job, and it was really like their interest in my business made it what it is today. And it just made me feel so confident and so good that I was being taken seriously, because I don't think even at that point I fully was taking myself seriously with this business realm of what I was trying to do. So yeah, that was the first retailer I got into. So it's really exciting. And still 10 and a half years later, going strong. And anyways, I think I told you guys that story because I was talking about the creams, and that's when I launched with him, was the creams. We actually make everything in-house, so we are in control of having organic ingredients, and everything is made fresh. And I think that the hardest part of the job is these boxes and the making of the product. But it's all fun. And you're active. You're not just sitting at a desk all day, which is great. So my admin is printing out all the labels. And these have codes on them so we know who's going to what. And then we're going to ship it out later. Okay, I didn't want to bore you with my packing. I finished doing all the boxes and packed for Boston, and now I am meeting a friend for dinner. It's almost 7 o'clock, so I had you guys from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments below if you have any questions, and also please subscribe to my first official video. Thanks.